Hey, all you turtle nerds out there. I'm quite a proud turtle nerd. Rob Paulson here, the voice of Raphael and the original TMNT, and you are listening to the only show we listen to in the turtle lair, the Ninja Turtle Power Hour, with Spencer, Keith, Cody, and Mike. And on behalf of the four of us, Turtle Power!
We need a screen.
Well, I mean, that's what we're saying. We need.
It's pretty funny watching us just wait for the music.
I know. Welcome to the Ninja
Turtle Power Hour. I'm Spencer.
I'm Keith.
Yes, it happens every fucking time, no matter what the context.
We can even see each other fucking it up now. This is the best part.
I know.
Incredible. Yeah, now we can watch Spencer do the rev up.
I know.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I need to. We definitely need a some sort of overlay, and I don't know about an overlay. I don't know how to do it. We'll have to figure it out. But we'll throw up like the podcast logo.
We're doing it live.
Yeah, we're doing it live. But we'll throw up the podcast logo or something. Yeah, like welcome to our video show. We're switching things up. We're upgrading to the next level.
Hang on, we haven't finished. Cody.
What? What do you mean? Oh,
didn't say
I'm Cody. I'm Cody.
And I'm Mike.
That was the chillest. I'm Cody.
I don't know, because Mike, to me, you're pointing at my soda can.
I know.
On yours, you're pointing to the
You're
rest.
pointing,
I know.
because I'm in the top
Cody.
right corner. Like Mike is like pointing
the
off
top-
to the side. I'm like,
You're
I don't know what you're
the top
pointing
left
to. Mike.
For me, you're in the top left. Spencer's above me. Keith is to my bottom left.
Oh,
Anyway, hey, we're live.
Yeah, we're live, folks.
Except we're not. We're recording. We're not. Live.
Yeah, we're recording.
Yeah, well, actually, we're not live, but this is a video.
You're in this
You can
recording with
see.
us right now. You're live. If you're listening to it at any other time than exactly this moment, you're not.
You can see each of our beautiful faces. Every last pore and.
Yeah, in case you're wondering, we're all white
not
white guys, mostly with glasses and all with
Yeah.
various amounts of facial hair, surprising no one.
One of us has a beanie.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But yeah, hey, we are recording video now for the first time. So surprise. We're gonna start utilizing our YouTube and various other video platforms moving forward. So this is kind of a big test run for us. Let us know what you think, because we're still figuring this out. As people 30 years younger than us has already figured out how easy this is. Give us a second, okay? But this will still be an audio show as well. So if you don't want to check us out on a video service, you can check us out where you still download this podcast normally on Spotify. So, yeah. It's exciting, though.
Yeah, welcome to
I'm
my
excited.
closet. This is where I've been recording for the last 2.5 years. You would think I would have come up with a better setup by now, but I'm still on the same folding chair. It's turned sideways. My ass is still half asleep. It's great.
I do like the angle that Keith has presented himself at. It's like he's kind of leaning on a bar.
Yeah, well, I
He's
have
kinda like
so my
One of
I
the
have
turtles
like
in
a
the sewer.
dresser.
He's like
here.
Raph.
My microphone is on an open drawer. I'm just leaning on the drawer there. Yeah.
I used to do that when I was first doing it. I would record in my closet just like that, same exact setup.
Yeah, it's a very amateur thing that I've been doing for like 10 years. So
No, but a lot of professionals do that as well. Like their closet is their studio.
Yeah.
I have a confession to make. I have been hugging my goddaughter goodnight and muting my podcast in the middle of our shows. Because it's a video now, I can't do that. But my wife's asking if I can go hug her goodnight. I didn't think about that.
You can go.
So,
hug her. You go hug her, and then we'll
I'm gonna
start the
go.
show proper. We'll dig into our issue. Get out of here, father.
Okay.
I know Spencer's wearing
Sorry.
pants.
Yeah. Let me tell you a story. What we're covering tonight is the Last Ronin training day, which is a Star Wars story type entry into the Ronin verse. It released yesterday on July 15th, 2026. Written by Kevin Eastman and Tom Waltz. Art by the Scorza brothers, Ben Bishop, and Freddie Williams. So let me tell you a story. 2 weeks after the Resistance has fled to rock bottom, Casey Marie is training the next generation of Ninja Turtles. Though they're exhausted from the intensity of their training, Casey Marie cuts them no slack. April, observing from the other side of their new hideout, is reminded of Casey Marie's own intense training earlier. 15 years earlier, in fact, Michelangelo is training the next generation of Jones. Though exhausted from the intensity of the training, the Last Ronin cuts her no slack. Casey Marie gets frustrated and storms off, but April, observing from the outside, overhears Mikey talking to the ghosts of his brothers, who berate him for failing in training her. He drifts off to sleep, and after a nightmare, he wakes up to find his dead brothers talking to him again and berating him. But this time, they're joined by Master Splinter, who inspires Mikey to take a different approach, and that he is indeed capable of training him. The next day, Casey Marie wakes up to find Mikey has summoned her to the rooftops to finish their training from yesterday. The two spar on the rooftops and work through some trauma, mildly impressing the other, when Mikey reveals that the next phase of Casey Marie's training, get to Foot Tower within an hour. In broad daylight, unseen, and ahead of him. Casey Marie begins her quest, and the two take turns catching the other off guard when Casey suddenly heads off to help her friends Scrape and Breaker fend off an opposing gang. Mikey joins the fray, but the fight takes too long, and Sinja patrols arrive, endangering the entire neighborhood as reports of his appearance make it to Oroko Hiroto. Casey Marie and Mikey hijack a Sinja patrol car and fly directly at Foot Tower to complete her quest, where she slams on the brake and flips the bird to the young Oroku. Before they can escape, the two are shot down by the Foot Tower's defenses, and they crash land into a neighborhood and come face to face with some Sinja patrols as they descend upon the wreckage to capture them. But just then, members of the neighborhood step in and distract the Sinja, giving Casey and Mikey enough time to come to their senses and defeat the patrol. As the two escape, the two reflect on the day's training and make it back to their lair, remembering why they fight: to protect their family. The end.
Bold storytelling.
Thank you. I wrote that.
Truly riveting stuff.
I kind of want to copy that and put it on Turtlepedia, since there's nothing there yet.
Oh yeah, do it.
Well.
Do it. Get it in there now.
Yeah.
Be the guy.
I should get
Be
it
the
there now,
guy.
right?
Is
Be
it?
the guy.
It might not be enough like line for line recreation for Turtlepedia though. Like it's a very concise. You got to make it longer than the comic was to read.
That's
It really
fair.
depends how much it's loved though. So it's solely dependent on how much Mike loves it personally, and that's how you judge it. It's like a default rating.
Mm.
Oh my god! I set up two-factor authentication for fandom. Jesus.
You don't want anybody, pretending to be you.
I don't want
lore.
anybody changing my it or making edits I didn't authorize.
That would be bad. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if someone went in and was like, Chrome Dome didn't actually have a girlfriend?
I've tried to make 2 edits to Turtlepedia, and both of them got like redacted immediately. One was about that glove that Leo uses to hold the sword of Tengu, and another was like a spelling error. And after that, I was like,
Oh
I'm not
wait,
trying
I
this shit
can't
again,
edit
so-
it.
You can't edit it?
No,
Wait, you edited out a spelling error, and they were like, "No, I'm keeping it."
Yeah, basically.
I assume
Like,
there's a
it's
lot
gotta
of
be-
power tripping going on.
I think there's
Yeah.
like one person that's like doing all of it.
Don't you dare touch it! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! I know.
Yeah, I
No.
don't see.
I'll edit my
I don't
own
see the
spelling
option
mistakes.
I don't see the option to edit the page.
Bummer.
Yeah, it's
Bummer.
probably locked down. It's not like a community thing.
But yeah, for those of you that don't know, apparently in Tournament Fighters, the SNES version, if you beat arcade mode with Chrome Dome, you get like his story, and he has a girlfriend that is just a girl Chrome Dome. It's a Chrome Dome robot with boobs, and that's all you need to know.
It's like Chrome Dame.
It's a Chrome Dame.
All right.
Yeah, she's Chrome Dame now.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Actually, that's like the one character I've beaten that with. I knew that already. So
Really?
yeah.
See, I didn't know I didn't know that arcade mode gave you special like character endings. I feel like I have to go and like replay that game and go through arcade mode now because I only played the story mode with the turtles. Like I beat it with one of them. Now I have to go back and do arcade with like Armagon and stuff and get his character ending. War, like what's War's court?
Yeah.
What is War's character ending?
Probably he destroys the Earth, right? Wasn't that what he was trying to do?
Maybe
He's like an alien in that, right? I don't know. Surely there's somewhere you can just find the picture of it and not have to play the whole damn game.
Oh no! I don't do that. Oh, that is really
doesn't use shortcuts.
With thousands
the sacred experience of fighting games. That's no.
Another weird Tournament Fighters Turtlepedia thing is that like the Player 2 color of Ray Fillet in the Sega Genesis version has his own Turtlepedia page. I don't know why.
That's incredible.
Anyhow, are we ready to suck it some times around?
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
I guess
you're doing this live.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
Spin the logo or whatever. Second time around. Do it again for the second time around.
I thought I'd back you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't have much, but I was surprised to find that there were only 8 variant covers for this issue. So
yeah, definitely a step
limited.
down from IDW's normal ID
30
Last
whatever. Enough that they sell a book of just the covers. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a Lost Years the covers?
I don't think so. I don't think Lost Years
could be.
was popular enough for them to milk it like that.
I wonder.
I really liked Lost Years. Honestly, it might be like
I think Lost Years is the better comic for sure.
it is a good comic. Yeah, they did a really good job with it.
It's different because like this is just strictly a one shot, and
yeah.
So
I mean, Lost Years is better the comic than Last Ronin.
Oh, that yeah, kind of. I mean, I enjoyed it a little bit more. Agreed.
I got the B cover.
Oh, look at that! The Kevin Eastman one.
Kevin Eastman.
I got the C.
Is that a different perspective on the that panel from, or it's maybe even a cover from The Dark Knight Returns. You know how there's that like Robin and him jumping through the air?
Yeah.
It looks like that's that from the front.
Yeah, from that
facing perspective.
Because they've already done that one you're talking about, Spencer. Like they did that for the original book.
Yeah, I know Ben Bishop also sneaked it into, I think it's like Raphael #1, like Alopex and Nobody are jumping through the air, and they're also doing it. It's pretty commonly referenced. It's pretty.
I got cover C.
Oh wow, we all got different covers. So yeah, I just got the A cover because I'm boring.
It's a little hard
and
to
also
see
cheap.
My green screen's going a little crazy there, but
Nice. Who did the art on that one? Who did the art on C?
Is by Clayton Crane. I've not heard of that artist.
What?
I like this one the most.
He does good like Venom and Carnage and Ghost Rider stuff.
I can definitely see that. And if you point me towards one of their books, I would like to check that out.
Okay.
Have you seen Ghost Rider and Marvel Tokon Fighters? Like the Tokon something? I don't know. The upcoming Marvel fighting game?
I have. He looks pretty cool. I do like Robbie Reyes the most, so
he looks sick.
Although I was a Danny Ketch fan growing up. But yeah. Some of the covers are pretty cool. The cover that Keith had by Kevin Eastman is great. I feel like the Ben Bishop cover is a reference, and I it's on the tip of my tongue. I see it in my mind's eye. I can't place it.
What cover did you get, Cody?
I got this cover.
Oh, beautiful.
Digital hassle.
No, I don't think I actually. Yeah, I got one.
Is it an X-Men comic that you're thinking of, Mike?
Maybe. Like I know I've seen that
Yeah.
pose before.
There are
If you're
some-
listening and you know what this is,
Yeah. Or
Okay, there.
watch it on YouTube and you'll see what that cover is.
yeah, I guess if you're listening, if you're watching, let me pull it
Oh
up.
my God, we could finally
Listening.
say, hey, we're showing each other something. You can
Yeah.
go see what
Yeah.
we're
Are you
showing
gonna get the Attack Peter one, Mike? Are you gonna your
okay.
SDCC?
If
Look
I
how cool that
can.
cover is, and you will
That's a
be.
really cool one. I do.
You
like
got to
that one.
take advantage
Yeah.
of
If
being
I
at
can.
SDCC.
If I can, I will get that cover. I will be hanging out
I will
with
be-
IDW.
I'll be so disappointed in you if you don't buy it. I mean, I'm
if
just
they
saying.
have it, I will. If they have it, I
You
will.
can't. You live out there so close to all these magical conventions with so many cool things, and sometimes it just
You could just come to California. I'm just saying. You already have.
Yeah, it's super easy, super
It is.
cheap, super
It's down to 15 from you.
Yeah. I could you
Keith
just
is the one who's
go
gonna
to
have a heart
California. Just go to California. Just
Cody, just come to California.
I'm on my way. I'll be
Perfect.
sleeping on your couch tomorrow.
Well, make
couch
sure you knock
surfing.
first.
and text before you knock
And
too.
Yeah, text
Nope.
before you knock,
Nope.
or else I'm not opening the door.
Right. Just show
Well,
up.
we'll sell you
randomly.
solar panels and come right in.
You're gonna have to call
Uh,
him. You're gonna have to call him to know, so before you knock, and you have to text him before you call him.
The other second time around that I had for it was Casey Marie's, like, not a costume but a uniform. Like, it's the Stephanie Brown outfit from when she was the spoiler. Like, it's so it's
kind
like,
of.
it's that outfit, but then with like a God, I can't remember her name from.
I don't
the
know.
best-
Stephanie Brown has way more purple. Spoiler has way more purple.
Mikey literally tells her, like, hey, I like the purple. You got a lot of purple on. Like, the colors may be inverted, but it's a purple ass costume.
I mean, I guess
screen share. Can we do it? Let's.
I am Googling it. Original 90s, definitely nothing like it. But her more modern sort of like Batgirl spoiler costume with like the hood, kind of. Like if you want to make that argument, I will agree.
I'm just making an
It's
argument
kinda
that it's
similar.
Stephanie Brown. I'm sorry, I'm not in the minutia of the different Stephanie Brown costumes. Thank you, Spencer.
Well, as
So
the
just pushing that guy aside to talk to
I
the
know, he's
cashier.
like, get out
as
You've
the,
been waiting
as
all
the
night to
resident
talk about
DC
Get out of
something.
here!
fan,
I gotta tell you about.
as the resident DC fan, I'm
Cashier.
looking at Stephanie Brown right now, and spoiler alert, get it? 'Cause her code name spoiler. That's right. There's spoilers on this podcast, folks. Stephanie Brown. But yeah,
I'll
most
pull the photo up so people can see it.
You
just
can
drop it?
screen share.
yeah.
In the options in your menu, there should be like present or invite.
I only have presents.
Sorry, folks, we're
Okay.
professionals.
Visual
If you click on
effects.
present.
Present. Remove solo layout. Drag
If
record
either-
card.
If either of you does it, I can approve it too. So
Visual effects. I don't see. I can remove myself. Remove yourself.
it's you present
Music.
one
The
for
moment you. Oh, present. Present.
one-
Screen share. Share screen. There we go. I'm a professional.
This is our first time using it, or these guys'
Yeah,
first
please-
time
I
please
using
really
like
like
the
the 20
tab
minutes
to
before we
share.
started recording. Cody's like, let's use this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing experience with it.
No, to be
Okay.
fair, he did say it like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. You guys
Yeah,
look at what I'm looking at?
I'm saying the colors are inverted, but it's pretty much
Yeah.
that outfit.
That's the 90s spoiler. Like this is spoiler. This is the original
Okay.
spoiler costume. Doesn't look anything like that. Doesn't look anything
Oh my
like that.
god.
Even these, I mean, like this is fan art. This is the Phil Cho like Earth whatever, where everything's canon everywhere. But yeah, I guess if you want to like take like this, sure. Oh, I guess I can give that to you. Like it's similar.
What about that one?
Which one's that one? This
That one
one?
there. Nope. Up into
Yeah, that one.
From that one, go up and to the right. There you go.
Yeah. Like you can
I
see
don't
the
know,
similarity.
man.
You can see the similarity.
They are both black and purple and have vertical stripes.
And our tactical suits. Like we get it. We see it.
Yeah.
Thank you for confirming that I'm correct.
Black and purple tactical suit. That's
Sorry that it's not exact enough for you, Spencer. I apologize for my grievance against you.
I don't know, man. They're different. They're different enough for me to say all they have in common is being black and purple tactical suits.
Oh shit! I didn't look at the back. Did y'all look at the back cover?
Yeah, now it's the ad for the game.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that. That's pretty cool.
All right, give it back to Keith. Give the camera back to Keith.
Oh, give the camera back to Keith. Keith, I can remove him.
Yeah, it like the game feels real now. Like it feels like the hope is.
They're
is
definitely. We're seeing more of the game than ever before. So
that's true.
It seems like they actually are committing to it.
Ever did before.
I have looked at some of the merch on their website. Very expensive for a T-shirt. And
they have a lot of nerve already selling merch for something that.
For the game?
Yeah,
it's just for the Last Ronin in general.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's on that website.
It's technically for the game. Yeah.
All I'm saying is that those T-shirts on Ben Bishop's website are way cooler and probably more affordable. Yeah. And if they're not more affordable, they're probably better quality, and they still have just incredible art. So, just putting that out there. But sure, you can buy this stuff from Paramount if you want. It's probably fine. Just expensive, If you got money to just throw around, go for it.
That was all I had for second sim around.
Yeah, there wasn't like
just throw it out the window.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna have to edit that out in post because I disagree with it fundamentally.
Yeah.
That is kind of the crappy part about doing a podcast. Really, one of you edits is Spencer can make all of us look like a fool.
I know.
I trust.
Luckily, I don't care if I look like a fool.
But now the video is Spencer going to edit the video? No.
Yeah, it's true. The cuts are
like
going to be more obvious.
Like that Homer Simpson grabbing the candy, that sweet, sweet candy.
Sweet spoiler. Sweet spoiler.
All right, we ready for some anchovies?
Let's throw some anchovies on this.
Nobody likes anchovies.
It's weird hearing it.
I know.
It's so weird hearing the transition. I don't have a ton. It felt like it went on a little too long. The issue. I'm glad it was a one shot, and so because that's part of the problem that we've talked about before. It's like they either need a little bit more breathing room or they need to condense the story, and I feel like they condensed the story here. And it was fine. I just think I don't know. It felt like it was like a page or two too long, which is really.
Isn't like 60 pages or something?
Is it?
It's a lot.
It's pretty long.
I kept thinking, as I was reading it, I was like, "Oh, there's more. Oh, there's even more." Okay. I was reading it digitally, so it's not like I had the book to physically know, because it's just like, oh, it keeps going. Okay.
Yeah, I was reading it on my lunch at work today, and I read to the staples, and then I was like, okay, there's a lot of book left. Which, to be fair, there isn't a lot of book left after the staples. It's the preview for 21 that takes up a lot of chunk.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, my thing with it is that this book, sometimes it feels like the 5 issues miniseries of The Last Ronin. I just am wondering why they chose that format and why they didn't do an ongoing, right? Because this would have fit really well inside the original Ronin story and would have given it more emotional stakes and given it more it would have fleshed out. It feels like we're kind of fleshing it out in retrospect, and all these moments would have been better reading them inside the actual story, like moments like this one.
So it's funny that you mentioned that, because the solicitation for the book specifically says, read the epic tale of action and legacy too big to fit in the pages of the original book. So now it's got me thinking, is this an edit from the original book that they expanded on?
It does feel like a deleted scene kind of thing, but yeah, it does almost feel like you're reading like a deleted scene. But I don't know, it feels like they tried to make it fit in 5 issues that are 40 pages long, right? And it's like, was it a 5 issues, 40 pages long kind of story, or in reality, should this have been like a longer book that was more of an ongoing that anyway? And I don't know, right? Like, this is just pure speculation on my part. I wasn't in the writer's room. I don't know what plans they had, what their thoughts were. But there's a part of me that just kind of wonders, like, if they were just thinking, we don't know if this is going to sell really well, we'll do it in 5. And then, it exploded, and it still exploded. And now they're just like, as they're making movies and games, they're like, we maybe need a little bit more meat here and there.
I could definitely see that. They're like, I don't know if this is going to sell. And then it got real popular. And now they just keep having to shove things into the pipeline to keep it going.
It's keeping it going, but then also being like, we should probably flesh more stuff out here and more out there, as they're talking about, like, trying to make movies and games and things like that are telling this story. Because even the novelization, right, that exists, like that's such a weird decision to make, like a novelization of a comic book. I don't know. I find it bizarre. And I feel like it's
especially weird to make a novelization of this book.
Apparently the novel's not bad.
You read it.
If you ask Cody, if you ask Cody,
Cody's read it. Cody, noted The Last Ronin lover over here, has read the book.
Look, if you how do I put this?
It's like a novelization of a Turtlepedia article summary.
if you have a favorite page of the Last Ronin comic and you're like, man, it would be cool if this was stretched into 5 pages, boy, do I have a book for you.
That's kind of the thing, though. It feels like they're trying to, like, flesh it out a bit more for adaptation in other media.
It could be.
Like maybe they've received some feedback on where they feel like there should be more story or more of this or that, and they're now trying to, like, put more of that in there. I could be wrong. I mean, could be this is me talking out my butt, right?
But because, like, they've done that with, like, Star Wars, like the Revenge of the Sith novelization of the movie. A lot of people consider that to be better than the movie.
Yeah.
I just think
because of the, like, insight into the characters that you get there that you don't in the original.
That's a better story to novelize. The problem, like, I'm not against novelizing things, but it's like on this one, like, what I'm talking about is, like, the intro to The Last Ronin. Like, he walks through the mud, he's hopping the wall, and that's in, like, a couple panels, right? And they're like, what if that's pages of book? And it's like, nobody needs that, right? So it feels very stretched out. Whereas, like, the Star Wars movies, I read those novelizations as a kid, and they're great. And if I read them back as an adult, would I not like them as much? Probably. But it's like, that's more of like a full story arc. If you ask me, the Last Ronin story is already pushing it, where it's like they already stretched it as far as they could, and then they're like, what if we took a novel and stretched it more? And then they're like, what if there was a 60-page comic how Mikey trained Casey for a few days? And it's like, did Mikey have that kind of time lying around in the Last Ronin?
One day, a training day.
Yeah,
that's true, I guess.
That's kind of one of my anchovies is like Michelangelo's like having this crisis of conscience. He's like, I can't do this. I'm ready to give up. It's been one day, guy. Come on.
Like, you just committed
the
to
comic.
This,
I know.
Although, to be fair, real. I felt that before.
True. Like reading the comic, it felt like multiple days. It was so long. Like they stretched out the day. But yeah, for me, my anchovy is like, I don't know if I don't know if this story needed to be told. There was nothing like, oh man, I was always wondering this, and now I got to see it.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, like, it's kind of the Solo, a Star Wars story of the Last Ronin verse, and like you don't really need it. It doesn't add a ton of other context, but like, I don't know. I didn't hate it. I just felt like it was a little too long.
I do feel like
I hated
it builds.
it less than I thought it would.
Yeah, like I don't hate it. Like I think it's a fine story. I do like it does build a relationship between Michelangelo and Casey Marie, and like I appreciate that, like more of that sort of relationship being built with them. I feel like I feel like it would have been fine adding something like this to The Last Ronin. Maybe not the full 60 pages, but like in the actual like book, throwing in a bit more of a training day if they could have. I don't know, pacing wise if it would have really worked, but I don't mind it. I think it's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
I have some weird small ones. It always gets me when like he wakes up from a dream and his hallucination brothers are like, "What happened in your dream?" It's like, aren't you also in their head? Like, seems like a weird conversation we're having here.
You guys were just there.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Mike, when you failed to train people in one day, did you have like the three of us just lambasting you like in your mind the whole time? Did you see visions of us? You had to like go into the bathroom and lock yourself in a stall for a moment, and there's just ghost Cody,
hallucinations of us lambasting you. No, we were lambasting him live on Discord.
The one that always gets me the most is Keith, because it's like I never expected from Keith, but when it comes,
the Donatello of the group.
Keith cuts the hardest. Sometimes I think he's my friend, and then
yeah, gets you good.
Yeah.
I don't like the way they draw Michelangelo in this. Like he looks very young because he's missing all the like wrinkles on his face and stuff. It really threw me off. And my only other go ahead.
No, go ahead.
My only other little anchovy is similar to the hallucination thing. Like Casey Marie comes out in not her costume, but her uniform, and she's like, and the mask hides my identity. And then she immediately finds people that know exactly who she is. It's like, why did you even say anything about the mask?
She needed a code name. Yeah. They should have code named her Shadow. Just throwing that out there.
How did I do that?
Yeah.
100%
anyway.
should have.
I'm kind of sad that they never pulled that reference, but it's fine.
And it feels like it's too late now because we're at the end of the.
Oh no, it is. It's too late. It's never going to happen. That's fine. Yeah. But I will like
page 1 of Ronin 3.
Yeah.
She is Shadow.
You know what? I'm going to ask Tom.
We all live in.
Tom at the panel if I can. I'm going to ask him. I'm like, did Casey Marie ever have a code name in the planning stages?
Were you ever going to call her Shadow?
Something shadowy, something there.
Maybe.
Shadow. Maybe a little baby.
I also like to see like if we're going to go back and kind of flesh out this universe. Like I'd like to see like more why Karai broke the truce between them than just Michelangelo.
We still don't know, right?
Yeah, or like because this is not the Mirage universe; it's slightly different. So like, how did that truce?
Yeah, they had colored bandanas.
happen?
It's not Mirage.
How'd that truce happen? Why did she break it? Like, I want more of that story than them training, I guess. So
yeah, actually, now that you mention it, Keith, that's the parts that I wouldn't mind being fleshed out. The turtles. And it's ironic that they're not doing it, but like, the events of Leo and Casey's death, Donnie and Splinter, that whole thing. That's an actually ripe area where you could do cool stuff.
So we need a Lost Years too.
I do wonder if they have
even Loster.
Yeah.
I do wonder if they have like something preventing them from going back in time and telling stories with those turtles.
I think it's just because they're too keyed in on people like the Last Ronin.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, it's got to involve the Ronin. Where if you're like, hey, here's the story, the actual fleshed out version of why Leo and Casey died. People are gonna love that. If you tell a story of like how this turtle died, people are gonna love it. So I haven't actually thought of this until now. That's the part that you could flesh out, and it's like, here's Splinter and Donnie's adventure in Japan. That's the part.
There's also like there was that flashback of them like raiding the foot headquarters when Michelangelo suddenly realizes he doesn't want to murder all these foot people. It's like, why was that happening? Like that's another area to expand on too.
Instead, they're like, let's shoe in a training day. It's like, yeah, okay. Yeah. Here's when Mikey taught Casey how to play ping pong.
I think part of the problem with that, like specifically, is like they're trying really hard to kind of build this universe of like this is the future of the Turtles, and they're trying to get everybody used to that world.
Yeah.
And if they start diving too far back, and it's like they're just telling more stories about the old Turtles, like nobody's ever gonna. I mean, granted, people are having a hard time accepting the new Turtles anyway, but it's like they're going to be even less inclined if they're just like, oh, why would I care about, Uno if I can read a story about Leo and Walter Goggins Casey? Like,
that's a good point. Like, it's a rock and a hard place, but it would be a better story than what they're currently telling.
I don't think it would be, but
it would be a good pivot if things start working out with the future Turtles.
It's like saying that there should be a Darth Vader movie. It's like we've had 6 Darth Vader movies.
I mean, Darth Vader's a bad example. It's like we could have a cool Boba Fett movie. Like, what was Boba Fett actually up to?
I think we could have a cool Darth Maul movie, but like pre-episode 1 Darth Maul movie where like Palpatine is, where Palpatine is training him, where you can see,
a whole movie about where he got that dual-bladed lightsaber.
The entire movie about just that, nothing else. Yeah, exactly. No, like I want to know why he hates the Jedi. I want to know why he, like what made him sign up for this.
I agree. I mean, that stuff would be cool. I'm just saying there's far more interesting ideas than this training day and future complicated gang war that we told badly. I'm just saying. And I get like they don't want to pivot back to the Turtles and make it about them, but it would make me care about this world more if it's like this is what happened. Because now they're just like, oh, it was real sad when Leo died. And it's like, I don't know, they seem kind of incompetent. Why did they bungle it so much or something? I don't know. But yeah, are we going to talk about what we love?
I think we should move on to what we loved.
Click a button, Spencer. Click one of the buttons.
Yeah, cue it up.
You uploaded like 80 of them.
Come on.
I did. I
know it's for so we know when to stop talking.
It's for variety. It's for there it is.
Touch your nose twice.
My favorite.
And then I was the one to talk over.
That's the sound you use?
Yeah.
There's more. Look, I'll choose one.
I love being a turtle. Not bad.
What's that one from?
Next Mutation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Do you have the classic one?
This one?
Chills.
I have the parentheses in there for so you know which thing I pulled it from. Piece of media.
I do like, for the record, I don't know if you guys can see it, Spencer had uploaded a crap ton of sound clips, and he has been on top of playing almost none of them.
I
can't see any of them because I'm still a guest.
Yeah,
so.
I can't see them either. If you ever get a chance, do yourself a favor and watch like the original commercial for the original movie, because they had different voice actors, and they have that line, and I love being a turtle, but it's like a guy like me. I love being a turtle. Like it's awful.
it's like the when you see the commercials for the old Playmates toys, and it's not like Rob Paulson or any of those guys.
It's like that exactly.
Yeah. Things I love. The art in this book is really good. Like, I know Keith didn't like how Mikey looked in the Ronin years section. I think these scores have gotten better, like as these books have gone on, and I think this is probably my favorite look for Mikey. I agree, he does look a little young here, so it's a little hard to place when it takes place, because it's definitely after the first issue, but it's like he was still kind of growing and everything. So it's I
feel like he looked old in the first issue. So like, I mean, just a couple lines around the mouth is like all I was.
He just needed a little bit more like right there. And they didn't do that.
And they do cool stuff with panels too. Like when he's like throwing the shuriken, and it's like panel, big splash of him throwing the shuriken, but there's no shuriken in his hand or like the line of it. It's just like a cool.
Yeah, it's like on the other side.
It's so cool.
Or like the jab in the Sinja's head with the sai. Like I really like that angle. So I think these scores were like, I think to me personally, this is my favorite art from them so far. Freddie Williams doing the Mirage Year era.
I love that.
So good. So good.
I like his turtles, but sometimes like they get like too like He-Man physique sometimes.
Yeah,
to me.
he toned it.
When he does the like skinnier Bigfoot Mirage style, it looks really good.
Like, yeah, like and going back to like when I was kind of complaining about like the sameness of Freddie Williams, like this was so good. And it he didn't have that watercolory. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I would love Freddie Williams if he experimented a little bit more like this.
I don't know. The ink, it's got his typical ink wash kind of textures to it.
But I mean, it's in sepia, so it's like it's not as apparent to me. It didn't have this. It didn't elicit the same reaction that like seeing his normal art does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was great art. It was really. I didn't realize he was working on it, so it was a delight to me.
Yeah, there was a pleasant surprise. Williams. He's not even listed on Turtlepedia, but like it's obviously him.
He's listed on the book, so there's
he's listed on the book, and then Ben Bishop doing the bookends, the first page and the last page.
Yeah, the art is like super fantastic.
The way he draws like old April, Grammy April, she looks like my mother-in-law. It throws me off every time.
Just open the book like,
I know he's never met her.
Carol.
Yeah.
I liked all the bits that Michelangelo did with his pretend watch. It's such
looking through it.
Yeah, the pretend watch bit was good.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
In general, like
this was fun too. Like,
yeah, I do feel like this just builds up in general, just that relationship between Casey and Mikey pretty well. Like, like you can feel them actually kind of gel as a partner. And I have to go back and reread the original Last Ronin book again, but like I don't know if I ever like totally grasped that in that first book. And so that's why I'm kind of like, this would be like a good thing to have in there, a version of this.
Yeah, I think, like in the Last Ronin, like he agrees to train her, and I don't think they even are like in the same place for most of the rest of the book. Like they're doing separate things. So
yeah, she just suddenly has like
this was an edit from the book.
It could have been like something that they had like rolling around, and then they were like, "This is what has to get axed so that we can move the plot." I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, like this is just pure speculation. They could just be like, "Yeah, you know what? We needed a moment. We need a moment where he really becomes her sensei, and that wasn't in the book. Let's write that as a comic book." Like it just there's a lot of different, I guess, things that it could have been. Either way, we have the story now, and I overall I enjoyed it. Like I guess I'm not a very picky person. I enjoy a lot of things. I enjoy a lot of stories for the most part. But like like I said, does a good job of like showing how Casey ended up having some respect for him, and how they just kind of grew closer as a duo.
I like that it's not a weird size too. It's just standard comic book size.
Yeah,
it is my third. Well, yeah, and they did that with Lost Years too. It is my third favorite book in the Roninverse so far.
Are there only 4?
Lost Year, Lost Years, Last Ronin, this book, 2.
Yeah, I like the Last Ronin. I like the Lost Years a lot. I guess maybe this comes next and then 2. I don't know. I struggle with 2. Maybe I'd appreciate it more in a reread, but
2's definitely on the bottom. It's a bottom.
Yeah. Sadly.
Yeah, but this was cool. I hated it less than I thought I would, to be honest. Like, I didn't love it.
Hey, that's a glowing review.
But
I mean, coming from someone who hates everything, that's pretty high.
For what it is, I think they did it well. So kudos, and the artwork is fantastic. So if I can enjoy the artwork, it goes a long way. So
probably some of my favorite art in the whole series so far.
Is this the first middle finger we've gotten in a Turtles property?
I thought about that. I don't think it's the first middle finger because they always point with their middle finger.
Yeah, I was about to say, every time point.
But like, but it felt like this was the first time I've ever seen anyone flip the bird in a Turtles book. Not that that would be a common occurrence anyway, but it's like it was just like, oh,
yeah.
The only place I could think of where it's possible that we've seen that would be in Body Count, but even Body Count I don't think did that. Instead, it just had some nip slips, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go flip through that. Not for the nip slips, for the
to make sure there's no middle fingers, to see if there are any middle fingers. You know?
Yeah.
If you go through our old thumbnails, Spencer has a great one of the '87 cartoon where it looks like Michelangelo and Leo are sitting in like a fancy place, and Michelangelo looks like he's just flipping Leo off. It's amazing. I think a true like flipping the bird. I don't think anyone's done it before.
Yeah,
we'll find out.
All right, is that all we have for what we loved then?
I think so. Like overall, not a bad issue. Pick it up at your local comic book store. It is $7.99 for not a bad time.
Agreed.
All right. Keith, take us into the news live.
This is April O'Neil of Channel 6.
Does it come across that that's the tune that I'm doing, or am I so off key?
I think it does come across that that's the tune you're doing. I think it does, you know.
Okay. Specifically, I'm doing it from the end of Hyperstone Heist. Just
okay.
You know.
Yes, of course.
All right. Toys. Surprisingly sparse today, Cody. Take it away.
Yeah, the bombusbee drama, I think we've pretty well worked out. If you pre-ordered the Heat Boys Heat Fig Leonardo from bombusbee, originally, like the deluxe figure, I forget the price for the regular one, but the deluxe figure, they pitched it as $119.99 plus shipping and taxes. A lot of folks, and currently at the time we thought, oh, it'll be like $30, give or take. That'll be great. When they're starting to send out the balance payments, where we did the $20 deposit, now they're getting ready to ship the figure, so they're like pay the rest of the balance. They had the price as, and it varied a little bit depending on where you are. Like mine was like $161 plus shipping, and you're like, my God, that's a huge leap, right? And it was very confusing why the figure price had rose. But turns out what they were doing is what qualifies as like the standard boat shipping, which is like a slower shipping, but they were taking that boat shipping and taxes, putting it into the price, and then calling boat shipping $0. And then if you wanted to upgrade shipping, if you switched to air shipping, it was the boat shipping plus that. So it's like they were shifting around the cost of it essentially. So they didn't raise the price of the figure. The price of the shipping did go up, and they were displaying it stupidly. So the figure is very expensive. They also sent out like correction emails, like lowering the price of everything a little bit, because apparently one of their employees got it wrong when they entered it. So for a lot of people, the shipping price ended up being like 100, like the second payment ended up being like $150. So, you know, you were around, you know, 150 to 170 all in. So a lot of people thinking it was a scam. I think it was just incompetence and not showing the prices breakdown between shipping and the figure accurately. So yeah, if you have your order, you know, double check everything, check your invoice and whatnot. But if you split out the costs, you'll very clearly see it's $119 plus, you know, whatever the shipping, probably about, you know, $30 to $40 to $50 depending where you are. For me, it was like my total cost all in with the deposit was like $180, which if you compare to other retailers is on par, and it's even a little bit cheaper than some of them. So not a scam. They're just really stupid with how they show prices. But yeah, that'll be coming out. It looks pretty good. SDCC Playmates, they did show off that their G.I. Joe TMNT Snake Eyes Leo with Razar, which kind of disappointing because it's really just a wolf. There's really not like a Razar part of it.
Because it's Razar and Timber, which is Snake Eyes Wolf, but it's clearly just a regular ass wolf. Like there's nothing. Yeah. It's just a gray wolf.
Razar as a wolf is a wolf.
Like it's not brown like Razar typically is.
Well, like it's got a harness, but it's not like stylized like the grill of the car that he wears or anything. Like there's nothing about it that's Razar whatsoever.
They should have at least like gave him Razar colors and maybe kind of the Razar head or something. Like
literally anything they could have done, but I was trying to find like just a regular wolf toy that they just repurposed for that, but I couldn't track one down. But
maybe a Razar collar or whatever.
Something, yeah.
But that's all for toys. Because SDCC is around the corner, so then that's when all the stuff will happen.
Heck yeah, it is.
Cool. Spencer Comics.
Moving on to comics. So we have issue number 300, which is, like the issue number 20. That's going to be coming out next week, the 300th issue special. So be sure to go by your comic book shop and check that out. And then we also are going to next week, or I guess this week, the week this episode comes out, have Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a very Mechazoid summer trade paperback. So that's like the first, 6 issues?
3
issues.
Of
3 issues. First 3 issues. All right. So they're in 3-issue story arcs. So first 3 issues of the current Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series.
Awesome. What about movies and TV, Mike?
I can't remember if we mentioned this last time, but someone on Reddit had pointed out that Bebop, Rocksteady, and Karai are going to be in Teeny Mutant Ninja Turtles, as confirmed by the Nick Jr. YouTube channel playing the trailer. So
nice.
That'll be fun.
My daughter already
or something.
What was that?
Doesn't that come out like the 27th or something?
Yeah, it comes out like in a week or 2 weeks.
Wow. Bebop and Rocksteady, I expected. Karai is kind of a surprise.
Karai is going to be interesting to see in there. So
yeah, my daughter already likes Ninja Turtles, so I'm kind of excited to show her this.
Same. My daughter knows there's one coming out for kids her age, even. So she's like, she's been asking me. She's like, "Is the Ninja Turtles for me coming out?" Like,
oh, cool. That's cute.
They're
all for you, sweetie. Don't worry.
My nieces and nephews, I'm gonna try and get them on this. So
yeah, I was. I don't know. I guess this is just talking about kids being cute, anyway. But no, she likes watching Ninja Turtles. She'll ask to watch the 2003 series sometimes if I'm thumbing, just going
child
through
of culture.
Will she ask?
She does actually. No, genuinely. Like there was a day I was watching like a 2012 episode for this when I was watching it, for the show, and then like when I was done, she was just like Ninja Turtles, and I was like this one, and then she's like this one, and then points at 2003. So I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Speaking of,
that never happened.
It happened.
Yeah. Speaking of, if you've made it this far into the show, I know we said we were going to do 2012 this week. Whoops, we changed it.
We're trying to stay caught up on the Ronin like we normally do, and
that and this
growing
on.
Pains.
The
growing pains. We wanted to make sure that gets the attention it deserves and the proper. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, 3 weeks off, and there's still some growing pains in this episode, but hopefully we work out all these kinks.
It takes long to grow.
For the last 2 weeks, we were like, okay, we're going to test it on Sunday. We didn't do it. So we tested it tonight, recording. Yeah. So, but hey, it worked.
We're figuring it out as it goes.
Yeah, we're doing it live. Folks. That is it for movies, TV.
Okay, we got some miscellaneous SDCC kind of stuff.
And as we talk about, San Diego Comic-Con is this week, a few days after the day after that this episode drops. So I will be down in San Diego Comic-Con Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, catching the TMNT panel with IDW, hosted or moderated by the comic book counseling couple of Brad and his I just totally blanked on her name, and we're doing it live, so now I can't go back and look it up. But I love them so much. They're a very fantastic couple, great moderators. So that will be 10 a.m. it at San Diego Comic-Con. It's going to be Tom Waltz, Ben Bishop, the Escorzes will be there. Gene Luen Yang will be there. And they promise like a bunch of new stuff. They're going to do probably the Ronin 3 reveal, and kind of talk about maybe where the direction of the current main comic is going. And then just before this episode went live, Comics and Cocktails, the people putting on the Turtles by the Beach event on Saturday, that we talked about last time with Andrew Jostra, Ernie Reyes Jr. has confirmed that he will be attending that. So that is Saturday, not at the convention center. It's going to be a few miles away. So plan accordingly to get there and back.
Especially if you're coming from Utah.
Yeah, especially if you're coming from Utah, especially if you're coming from
Look, all I'm saying is, you know, it's criminal to live in California and not take advantage of being a Californian, you know?
I mean,
and you know, like especially, you know, living in Southern California, living in SoCal, or I don't know, wherever Cal that is. And you know, just so close, and just, you know, so many cool things to see, so many cool things you just live within close proximity of.
There's a reason why everyone wants to live here.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of it, man. You got to take advantage of it.
But that is it. There's gonna be tons of news and stuff from San Diego Comic-Con. Like I said, I will be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Say hi if you see me. I'll have a badge that says Ninja Turtle Power Hour. I'll probably do TikTok live stream, because we should do that, and I have a TikTok account. I don't know if I probably won't be able to do a live during the IDW panel. I'll definitely do one after to talk about it. I'll also be tweeting any of the reveals with pictures. But yeah, this should be fun.
Can you ask them at the panel? Can you ask them if there's any plans to feature Leonardo riding a scooter? You know, at any point in the near future.
There.
All I'm saying is, Last Ronin video game should have a scooter riding mechanic. Maybe Michelangelo still skateboards, but we can have Casey Marie on the scooter, you know, with him.
Right to jail.
Just, you know,
nope.
Tail whipping Sinjas in the head.
He takes that bow staff, pops it in the skateboard, makes a scooter out of it.
Yeah.
First Marty McFly ripping the scooter apart to make a skateboard.
Yeah.
Just saying, you know, I want to see someone tail whip a Foot Ninja in the head. That's it. That's all. It's, you know, at the end of the day, just once.
You got
Leonardo on a scooter.
You got a lot of weird fetishes, Spencer. Why don't you sign us out?
Fetish?
It's just a kink. It's not a fetish.
Yeah.
It's just a kink.
It's not. You know, it's not that. I'm only semi chubbed. All right, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
You know.
I didn't mean to think kink.
So,
I mean, you're the one taking it there. You're the one taking it there already. It's too late.
I backed out already. The joke was done.
It's so PG until you go full like 13-year-old middle schooler on it. It always comes out of nowhere. It always takes me by surprise. All right. Well, for the love of God, what are we doing next week?
Oh, next week we are finally actually going to cover Teenage Mutant Turtles Tournament Fighters. No, I'm just kidding. TMNT 2012, the first 3 episodes. So those 3 episodes we said we were going to cover before, we're finally actually going to cover those. We'll see if I actually watch them again. I watched them weeks ago at this point.
I did too. I don't think I have. So that's Rise of the Turtles, parts 1 and 2, and then Turtle Temper.
That's right. Not Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Rise of the Turtles.
But yeah, we will finally begin our coverage. You know, finally after all this time. So
people are excited.
Long-awaited coverage. Thank you to everyone who has stayed this long to watching us fumble through our first video version of this podcast. But drop us a like. Let us know somewhere on the internet what you think of the show. Join our Discord at the link in our bio, and we love you.
All right, folks, that's our show this week. Thank you again so much for listening. And until next time, Cowabunga, dudes.
Certified turtlefied.
Booyakasha.
Hot soup.
There we go. We have a video podcast now.
Okay. So much better.
How long does the outro go?
I don't know. Spencer's just vibing now.
Yeah, dude.
You can bullshit around, and if you want to switch, isn't he going to announce that like the Georgia elections were all rigged and not true, and the senators don't deserve to be elected?
He announced a few things. I was watching it before.
It's gonna age like milk.
Yeah, I was watching it before he came in, and yeah, it was wild. He's promising that they're gonna start releasing a bunch of their findings tonight. So,
and that's where it's like Venezuela rigged the elections along with China.
Something like that.
This will replace the Epstein files. This is what you guys are supposed to care about.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've been watching a World War II documentary, and it's one thing to see it, but now it's super fun to live it, you know?
I've been reading I finished reading a couple weeks ago A Resistance History of the United States, and that's a cool book by Tad Stormer. Really, I don't know, it just kind of talks about sort of just the resistance movements from the beginning of the states. It kind of just moves into the Civil War, and it's interesting because like when I originally read it, I thought I was gonna like frame like the South as a resistance movement, because like he's not even like presenting it as in like here's good guys and bad guys. It's more of just like here's how the structures of like the country work, and this is how you fight back against them or resist them, or anyway, essentially create resistance so that the government has to respond and hopefully even structurally change it. Basically the only way you can structurally change anything to create anything that can be somewhat permanent is by amending the Constitution. But even then, a judge can try to interpret it in a way that kind of makes it more flimsy. But another judge can come in after them and flip it right back. So, you can make things spring back once you get them integrated into the actual system. But
don't you also need like 3/4 of the states to ratify any updates?
An amendment, probably something like that. No, it's very hard. It's very challenging. But like for example, the North, during the Civil War, like during Reconstruction, they straight up just told the senators or congressmen, what's up?
It's just so funny. Like you're talking politics. It's so work meeting where Keith is in the background just fucking with his background.
Yeah,
I'm paying attention. I got 2 ears.
Like how you're in a work meeting, a Zoom meeting, and there's just like you see everybody's cameras, and they're just like one person.
Yeah,
just like.
But no, like they straight up like ratified the amendments and things like that, and like they basically were not. So legally they were able to say that the legislators from the southern states just couldn't even vote because they essentially nullified their ability to do that by leaving the union in the first place, by doing that. And so they wouldn't allow them back in until they ratified the amendments that like freed slaves and stuff like that, that ended slavery. But they took the power that they had at the time and they used it to create permanent change, in the country. So anyway.
Oh wow, we can stream directly to Kick.
Kick.
Yeah, and Vimeo.
The platform of all our favorite looks maxers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, clavicular, man.
I've been I wish I had I kind of wish I had a hammer on hand just to commit to the bit. I've just been like, oh yeah, dude, I've been watching that guy.
I wish I could
Jaw
fast
acting or
forward
whatever
until they all look like pillow-faced cat people, and then collectively their fans are like, "Oh yeah, this was stupid. This was a dumb era."
I don't understand. Like, I've never heard anyone say like, "This is the person I want to look like." Like they all have this like idea, but no one's like, this is the standard, right? It's just like
they do like
pick your
they do,
bones,
like the
put sperm under your
golden
eyes,
ratio bullshit. You know how it's like? Do you ever see those TikTok videos where it's like, this is what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would look like if he had the perfect ratios, and they Photoshop their like eyebrows and nose and stuff, and it's like, now he's the perfect human, and it's like, no, like,
no. The only body modification and photoshopping I like is that guy that makes himself into Pokemon. He like sticks his tongue out and makes it lick a tongue.
That's what I call look smacking.
Yeah,
where it's like the scanning aside, and they do that.
No, it's the guy's got like his backgrounds of Pokemon. He's like turning myself into a Pokemon, and so he'll like stick his butt out and his tongue out, and like Photoshop it so his tongue is the size of a lick-a-tongue's tongue, and his butt is the tail.
Like,
Yeah, he'll fill in the shape of the Pokemon with himself.
With whatever he is.
So he's like photoshopping himself into it.
Yeah,
that sounds disturbing and terrible.
It's impossibly disturbing. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, that's why it's awesome. That's what makes it so cool.
I don't know. I've been on a more of a kick. I keep getting you guys have seen the one where it's like the Chinese factory worker that makes a song.
You keep sending them to us. So yes, we've seen them.
I have seen them.
I haven't even sent the new ones because
sending it.
You won't stop sending. I got like 12 in my queue. Yeah.
There's better ones on Instagram. I probably sent Keith some of them on Instagram.
No, you sent them all to all of us on TikTok.
There's because like grape. You don't even know about Grape Leaf Girl.
Unlike some people, I actually watch all of the TikToks that you guys send. I actually watch every single one.
Spencer's TikToks.
Yeah.
Look, it's only I share it out of love, and it's like you guys need to see this dumb bullshit. Also, we have a group.
I do watch it.
We have a group. The best is when we send each other the same videos.
My wife did that to me last night. Do you guys watch the TikToks that I send you on accident instead of to my wife or to the group chat? Like
I didn't know that some of them were supposed to be going to your wife, but I do watch them.
All for us.
Dude, I have a friend on Instagram. Do you guys know 9 to 5 Warriors?
Yeah,
I have seen that somewhere for sure.
So Brandon, the guy who created it, I'm friends with him. He has like his account is hacked or bugged or something, but sometimes he'll send me TikToks, and it's always the like not always, but a good chunk of time it's the like I forget the word for it. There's a word for like when like booba TikToks or whatever.
Booba, like those little like baby.
No, it's like the sexy clickbait kind of TikToks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's a word for it, right? There's a specific word for it.
It could be booba.
TikToks.
I don't know.
But it's TikToks like that, right? And I'm just like, what are you sending? I'm like, oh, bro, and he's like, God damn it, like I didn't say.
This is like when you sent me the Instagram link and it opened 2 different porn stars first and then finally got the right one. I tried it 3 times before it actually opened the fucking link. It was 2 different porn stars the first 2 times.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I believe him.
Shame on me.
Fool me twice.
Like, I don't know.
You got my algorithm right. Yeah.
It's like I don't know if I'm sending it or if I'm misclicking, but it's like you're good, bro. But it's funny each and every time. And Instagram is the perviest of all the platforms.
I believe it. Yeah.
If you watch one boobish video on Instagram, Instagram's like, oh, this is what you like, huh? What if all of them are like?
Yes. As far as Instagram knows, I'm asexual.
Yeah.
So
and the other cool part is if I click into the profile, it's like, here's all your friends that follow this. It's like, look at what perverts your friends all are.
That's my favorite, the little circle in the bottom. It's like, I got you, retro toy box. I know exactly what you're looking at. My problem though is sometimes Instagram thinks I'm an ass man, and that's not correct. I appreciate it, but I'm definitely I'm a melon felon.
That's why, pro tip, folks, you get a duplicate account. You separate it out, and you never have to, you never get caught unawares.
There you go, fake account.
Because like on my account, I maybe follow like
horny on me.
I can damn sure like see all the friends of mine that are following accounts, and it's always just like, my man.
You can't be mad, like.
It's just like, you dog, you. God. How's One Piece going, Keith?
I am about to wrap up chapter 25, which is they're trying to get to the island in the sky. Skypea.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah.
Sky what up?
Skypea.
Are you hooked yet, Keith? Are you at the
I'm
point
just saying, man,
you
this thing's dragging on like crazy. Like at this point, I was basically done with Dragon Ball Z. So One Piece.
Oh, I knew it. I knew One Piece drug. I knew it. I knew it.
Keep going. Keep going.
There are times when I'm like, I don't know if you've ever read like newspaper comic strips where it's just like,
I used to like Foxtrot and shit. Yeah,
but like there's some that are like an actual story going on, but like it takes.
What was it like? Prince, whatever.
Yeah, or like Ninja Turtles had one, Batman had one. There's been a bunch of them, but like
I think
they really just like drag because it's every day they're printing something, so they do it like soap opera style, where it's like 3 lines at a time. And sometimes One Piece feels like that, where I'm like, just punch him and be done with it. Like,
yeah. There's definitely
like it's printed weekly. They have to get something out every week, and every week it's just like more of the same fight. I'm like, come on.
But it does get better. It slowly gets better. But I'm glad you're progressing onward.
Yeah. Yeah,
and I did send over.
Library, so
nice. Just steal them all, Keith. Just steal them because you get the physical volumes.
Yeah. I got them right here.
Do you not like reading digitally generally?
I don't. My phone's too small. I can't.
Are you like that with like comics too?
Yeah.
Do you prefer printed?
Right there. Boom.
Speaking of, what comics has everyone bought this week?
Well, I just picked up sorry, I'm looking for sounds for the transitions, trying to see if I can download them on this computer.
Yeah, we're doing this for the first time, folks.
Yeah.
I like it so far.
Yeah. I should have brought them all in here with me. But for sure, because we're talking about it today, I have this one in here. The Last Ronin Training Day. But I also picked up the new issue of Shredder, number 10 or whatever. I haven't read it yet because I only just grabbed it today. And also
I was gonna say I was really looking forward to reading Shredder, but since Mike ruined it, I can't. I'm just not gonna bother.
I
ruined the middle of the issue for you.
Listen.
Oh, see now you ruined it more because now we know when it happens.
So
it's not a crime.
Yeah, but now you don't know what happens at the end. I didn't ruin that.
A good story is still enjoyable, with spoilers or no.
The backup in this ruins Shredder and issue 20 of the main series.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, it's a preview. It's a preview of issue 21.
I looked at all the pictures, but I didn't read the words.
I read it. It doesn't really show us much. Actually, there is a cool bit in there. But I figured we weren't talking about it tonight, so
yeah.
I thought have they ever done that for a mainline issue to try to like get people into it?
I haven't seen IDW do it, but I know Marvel and DC do it.
Ton, yeah. No, basically, like everything I'm reading has had like Absolute Catwoman in the back of it this week on DC's app.
Did you get Beach Catwoman on Fortnite?
I did not.
Operation Iron Coffin from IDW. They've been really talking about this lately. Dracula as a Nazi hunter.
Okay, that's cool.
I feel like a hipster about that because I was excited for that book before anybody knew about it, and now a bunch of these influencers are like, "Oh, I love Dracula fighting Nazis," and it's like, where were you back when I was hyped for it and put it on my pull list and didn't buy it today, but I'm gonna buy it,
Well, be excited for this one, Cody. Super Mega Mondo Mutts. If you like good old fashioned X-Force from the 90s. But dogs.
What company is that?
From Oni Press. This one I picked up is Oni Press. They do they printed Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, they were relevant like 20 years ago is what you're saying?
They're not one of the big three. Like, come on.
They do like Street Fighter and Mega Man and
no, that's Udon.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's Udon Comics.
They did Invader Zim. There we go.
They did Invader Zim, yes. Yeah. Starcrossed, which is the sequel to Space Bandits, a book by Mark Millar that I liked a long time ago. One of the only Mark Millar books I like.
He's the one who did like Kick-Ass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick-Ass, Nemesis,
a lot of the Marvel Ultimate stuff.
Civil War,
Civil War.
For Marvel. Dungeon Crawler Carl, but the absolute Batman cover.
Nice.
That's a sick cover.
It is.
I'm telling you, Carl's a cool character.
I need to.
I was telling Mike what's interesting. Like Playmates, what got me into Dungeon Crawler Carl is Playmates is doing action figures for him, and it's a very, like, I think even their booth at Toy Fair had like dirty jokes and swears on it. You know, like they printed it out. What was interesting, they showed off a lot of figures. A lot of the stuff they're showing off comes from it's like book 5, and it's like, damn, like you guys are like really going into there.
Thanks, Cody. I'm never going to read the book now.
It was kind of cool. It was cool. Like, it's cool to see, like, here's this figure, and it's like, you don't even know about this character for like 4 books in.
Lobo, number 5.
Nice. I just read Lobo number 4 today because these are a month behind. Absolute Green Arrow.
Nice. Number 3 came
out
yesterday.
Did y'all see Supergirl, or do you hate women?
Absolute Flash number 16. Oh, I went and saw Supergirl. I saw it for my birthday.
Space Ghost Annual. Keith, you should read Space Ghost. It's really,
I think you'll like it.
Yeah. It's really good. It's really
Absolute
good.
Batman.
Coast, or is it just?
I mean, it's that Space Ghost, but he's not, coast to coast version, sadly. Zorro is he's got 2 books right now.
Man, how are you affording so many comics right now, Mike? How are you affording so many?
And
comics?
Mike, it's actually
these things are expensive.
Zolo, I hope you know.
It's Zolo.
Yeah, it's Zolo, not Zorro.
Oh, okay. The 2 R's in his name threw me off.
It's actually Zorro.
With actually 2 L's, it would be Zoyo. That's a good Zoyo.
Gotta roll the R
Because
it's double R.
The Rocketeer Infiltrator. So the Rocketeer is like a cool. It's neat because he's like an anthology, kind of like how the Turtles should be, in my opinion. But the Rocketeer, like they do either adventure, World War II, and this one is like a spy book. And I'm really
have you read IDW's like the little mini collection Rocketeer? Is that worth picking up?
Which one? The jetpack?
You know how they? No, well, I don't know. You know how like IDW is doing their like mini, kind of like the DC. What is Spencer?
Oh yeah. Well, it depends. It depends on the
comics. Mm-hmm.
It depends on the book. I mean, honestly, they're all fun.
IDW has 2 volumes of that, so I've just been wondering if I should pick it up or if Rocketeer.
I don't know which one they
like one good run.
I don't know. I mean, they're all fun. They're all. I mean, it's all an anthology, so it's like you can pick anyone up in any order. I don't know which ones they're doing, but Cargo of Doom is a lot of fun. The Island just finished, so I don't think it's that one.
I mean, I guess I could look it up. I have the power of
maybe Hollywood Horror. The Rocketeer at War is a good one too.
I forgot that I had asked for I put that on my Christmas list one year, and someone got it for me. I was cleaning up a pile of stuff, and there was a Rocketeer comic on the bottom of it. So I gotta get back around to reading that. I don't know which one it is though.
That's the one you sent me right here, Keith.
He's flying on the cover. Do you know what one that would be?
That's all of them. He's rocketing somewhere at some point.
So they have one called The Rocketeer Thrills, Spills, and Chills. 350 pages, and then the second one.
That's a collection. That's a collection of
Amazing Tales.
Yeah, those are both collections of because IDW, before they started doing the little 4-issue storylines, they would do 4-issue anthologies. Each issue was multiple stories of the Rocketeer by different artists and writers.
24 short stories.
Yeah, so that's probably one of those. They did 2 volumes of that.
I mean, because I could get it and get it delivered tomorrow, and it's either good and I love it, or you're dead to me.
I mean, they're not all bangers, but I mean, some of them are like 2 pages. I think you would like the more dedicated stories more. So I think for you, I think Cargo of Doom and Hollywood Horror are fun. There's also one where he meets the Spirit, the classic comic
I've
book
seen
character, the Spirit.
Half of that movie, probably.
I found the original like Quality Comics, the Spirit comics, because he was originally also, well, at least at some point, was published at Quality Comics. Maybe not originally. I don't know when his first appearance was. But there was a time where Will Eisner is publishing him there. And he has a kid sidekick who is a black kid and is unfortunately portrayed.
Oh,
like that. Wait, you're telling me Quality Comics were racist? That's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm telling you that literally anything that was coming out in the 40s and had a black person in it, sadly, was drawing racist caricatures of them.
The last time I went to Free Comic Book Day, I picked up one of those like where it's like they reprint an old issue. I can't remember what one it was, but it was like an old timey issue, and I remember read it, and I was like, "Yep, pretty racist. This is what Spencer reads."
Listen.
It wasn't like KKK racist, but it's like, oh, at the time.
Yeah, somewhere between micro and macro aggression.
Listen.
Don't defend racism, Spencer.
I don't do it for the racism. All right.
The final book.
I do it for the history.
Spencer also didn't read Playboy for the nudity. He read it for the stellar
articles.
Yeah.
Sonic Godzilla.
How many Godzilla comics are there? Like, good God.
Look, that's like IDW's other TMNT's Godzilla.
IDW's got the Godzilla license. Yeah. They are gonna fucking use it.
So I actually
got it's funny, but like if honestly, if you listed off the current Godzilla comics, I'm pretty sure there'd be like 20 different series.
I mean, Starship Godzilla ended, so that was only a 5-issue. There's Heisei Godzilla, I think, is one of their series. There's
like Horror Godzilla.
Yeah, the Horror Godzilla I think starts soon.
Wasn't there like a Mystery Theater or something?
Monster Piece Theater. So they have multiple different Monster Piece Theater ones.
They're still doing Godzilla Across America.
I think the most recent Monster Piece Theater is the Romeo, Juliet, and Godzilla.
That's cool. Like I'm not saying they're wrong to do it. I enjoy the exploitation of Godzilla. It's just it's amusing. Like it's very funny.
My comic book store puts everything in paper bags.
Wow.
I used to do that too.
Feels fancy.
It didn't have the label on it either, so like
they stamp them. Like, they stamp them right at the front there.
Yeah. You guys would be like, "Oh man," I'm sorry, dude. It's just nerdy comics. It's not what you.
Also, just to set the record straight. All right, just set the record straight on it.
No. Sorry.
I read
Stop recording.
We're not setting the record straight about racism.
No, not racism. Racism. I read the edited version of Playboy. Okay, they taped tasteful dresses on top of
the no fun version.
Sharpie over
the just Sharpie over everything, just so I could focus on the articles and just read the articles.
Did I tell you guys I went to a antique mall with my brother-in-law because he was trying to sell. He was going to put on consignment like an old sewing machine. And so it's this big like warehousey kind of square building filled with stuff, almost zero organization, right? It's just like shit everywhere. So it was very cool. We go to the desk and we're in Utah, right? Granted, we're in the city, so that's like the libbiest part of Utah, where it's like Utah's really weird, where it's like we're all racist, Trump root beer swilling Mormons, but you go to the city and it's like I'm a tattooed sex worker. It's like okay, so they're like go to this desk and that's where they'll do the paperwork. Directly across from the desk. And like, I'm not saying it's wrong, but there's like a big Playboy display where it's like taller than me. It's like 5 feet long, just all Playboys. And it's like, interesting. It's just like doesn't it strike anybody weird? Yeah, like vintage ones. And they're vintage, but it's like everyone's walking around. It's not roped off. There's like children, people, and it's just like, like, it's like and I'm the pervert. but it was interesting.
Chat clip
But
that.
Spencer clearly wants to go there. You know, like
Yeah, if they have versions that they've censored for me, sure. For the articles,
I can buy it for you and redact it.
You don't have to
Redacted.
censor it yourself.
Redacted.
That ruins the point, actually.
Yeah, Spencer's like, I'm only gonna enjoy this once.
Once per page.
Just black bars. Just. I actually did. I realized I haven't been able to talk about it. I did get Rick Remender and Daniel Acuña's Escape, Volume 1. There was a delay. What's that?
Where they
so it's basically a World War II story, but not. So you have like stand-ins for like the Americans and stand-ins for the Germans, you know. So the Americans are dog people, and the Germans are bat people. But Rick Remender has reasons for it. So basically, like, this story is inspired by his grandfather, I believe is who it was, that served in World War II and like had like a lot of PTSD from it. And like he didn't even know him because his PTSD totally wrecked his relationship with Rick Remender's dad. It's in the back. It's written like in his letters in the back.
I think I actually saw like a solicit for that comic or something.
It's a really good.
With animals reminds me of something.
Yeah. It is really, really good. And it, like, I don't know, it's just like a book with like a lot of nuance. It does a really good job of just kind of exploring I don't know, the nature of war and things. Like they chose to do animal people because like Rick Remender read somewhere or something like that like basically we as humans actually have more empathy for animals. And so like he wants you to feel more empathy for all the different, you know, people in this book, all the different characters.
Maybe you
stuff.
talked about
bats for the Germans.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense because I hate bats. So good job, Rick.
Yeah.
Did that come out in single issues, or just that's like a graphic?
It came out in single issues, and it actually got delayed, so I'm gonna have to wait freaking forever for volume 2 of the trade paperback.
I have two quick Rick Remender bits. One, Rick Remender, he drew the issues with the Shark Shredder of Tales of the TMNT. That was like his very, very early work.
Did he really?
Yeah.
What?
And one time, Brian Posehn, he's a comedian. You'd know him if you saw him, but he writes. I know too.
Yeah.
I know if I heard him.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't he have kind of like a
one time? Yeah,
kind
of real like. Yeah, he was the mailman on Just Shoot Me. A poignant reference, I'm sure. He was at our comic shop because he was doing a comedy show that night. So we went to see him at the comic shop. I got him to sign my Mission Hill DVDs, and then we went and saw him. My wife and I saw him at the comedy club.
Bling blong.
I love that show.
I love it so much.
Brian Posehn, he's a comic writer too, so he's talking and he's getting up to this bit, and he talks about his buddy Rick. And I went over to my wife. I'm like, I bet it's Rick Remender, and she was like, "Stop talking." It's great.
That's what I have to do at like work and stuff. Like today, I wore my Plastic Man shirt into work, and I had someone be like, because I wear a bunch of my old comic book shirts and stuff to work now because I have a surplus of them. But basically, like I'll have people start asking me about comics, and I have to like just try and like stop the dam, you know, after opening it. It's pretty tough.
Try not to embarrass yourself too heavily.
Yeah, you start getting like hyper fixated on it. Yeah, you start getting like hyper fixated on it, and you can't like let it go. And you're like just like trying to just like, how much is the right amount of information to give? You know, I gotta stop. If I keep going, it's gonna get annoying for people. Like I'm gonna start melting people's brains.
I had a shirt that was one of the panels from the first issues of Ninja Turtles. It's the one where Leo is like, he's kind of holding his chest and he's telling the other guys to like back off and use ranged weapons. You know what the panel I'm talking about? Anyway, it's in color. He's got a red bandana, and the guy was like, "Oh, Raph's my favorite turtle." I'm like, "Actually, it's Leonardo." Initially, they all wore blue. Wore red. This guy's eyes just like glazed over. He's like, "You're such a
great. You were that guy."
Like, I had to get this whole explanation. He just wanted to like make conversation. I'm being an asshole about it. So.
Yeah,
he just wanted to be your friend, and you're like, "Actually, this thing you tried to bond me over, you're actually wrong about."
Fuck you, kid. Listen, that one right there, exactly. Yeah, it was colored just like that too on my shirt.
And then it sucked because like the other day I went to my comic book shop. This is like a week or two ago, And I decided to, because like I love Absolute Wonder Woman, so I want to own physical copies of the book. So I've been picking up the trade paperbacks. But they had a hardcover that came out for New Comic Book Day with this sick Jim Lee cover. Looked awesome. Looks awesome. Like it's a great piece, you know. But I buy it with my comics, and like the cashier was actually just like, Absolute Wonder Woman's my favorite. You know, it's like been like the one of the Absolute books that like I really love that I've been, you know, that I'm still reading, and I'm just like, yeah, me too. Like it's my it's my favorite, and that was the time to actually start being like Hayden Sherman's art, the colors in this book. But like I immediately had cut myself off instinctively. I was just like, yeah, like I really like it too. It's really good.
Internally, Spencer's like, no, ma'am, I'm married.
Well, then, you know, basically I'm like walking out of the store. I'm like walking out, and I'm just like, that was the time to like talk with someone about this stupid thing.
Yeah.
This was the time to actually like
you could have walked back. You could have walked back and started the conversation.
Walked back in the store, walked back up to the desk, and been like, let's talk more about Absolute Wonder Woman. I just got to talk about Hayden Sherman's art, how much it sells this, the colors.
Push aside the next guy in line. Like, sorry, sir, you'll have your time right now.
You'll have your time.
Yeah, excuse me.
I'm recapturing a moment I dropped.
Right.
I could have actually had a legitimate conversation about this book with someone in real life.
You like
No,
it?
guys, I bungled it.
Yeah.
Some of it is also just like when you're with a cashier though, right? Like you're doing business, right? And so it's like you get your things, you get them, you go. Like, you know, maybe the cashier didn't want to actually talk about Absolute Wonder Woman.
It's hard to know when the conversation's over. What's more awkward is when the cashier won't stop talking, and you're like, I already paid and I have my stuff.
Yeah.
My least favorite is when I'm like buying tricks. And they're like, is this for your kids? I'm like, I don't have kids yet. Sorry. This is just for me, an adult man.
Yeah, for me, I used to be a cashier, and I have many stories from that time because, man, being a cashier at a grocery store sucks. Dick's Market in Centerville, Dick's Marketplace. It's like a grocery store. Yeah, not Dick's Sporting Goods, Dick's Marketplace. It's like, you know, one of those, we maybe were a neighborhood grocery store, but we were purchased by Associated Foods, but we pretend like we're still a neighborhood grocery store, but we're really just a part of a giant corporation. One of those grocery stores.
Essentially like Smith's at this point.
It's more like, I'd say it's closer like to being on part of something like Albertsons or
what did Albertsons?
A Fresh, if you've seen like an A Fresh. Most of them are out of Utah. I think there's still some down in like Arizona. Kroger. I know that the Dick's I worked at used to be an Albertsons, I think, because I think that they actually like gave their employees like retirements and benefits and stuff, and then Associated Foods took over.
Dick's in Utah.
Dick's Marketplace. Pretty sure there's only two of them.
Googling Utah Dick's.
Anyway, but there was a bagger there that had been like a bagger for a long time. They're called what do they call them? Courtesy clerks, because they also do other stuff. They clean the bathrooms and stuff. So, you know, the teenager hopefully washes his hands as he's touching your fruit and putting them in bags after cleaning the bathrooms.
Where we get
That's
those are like
where it comes from. Bunch of dicks touching your fruit and putting it in your bag.
Yeah. No, but
I remember the guy who specifically bragged. Like one time he came back from lunch and was very proud that he doesn't wash his hands, and just like the disgust and the we should all kill him in the room was so palpable.
Kill him. Do it.
Because it was just like, Jesus Christ.
No, thank you.
If it's, I understand if it's like, it's number one, you lift the lid with your foot, you pull up the short leg, pee out, flush it with your foot. You don't need to wash your hands at that point. But like, if you're touching stuff, wiping stuff,
you're doing too much to avoid washing
doing
your
a
hands.
dab. You're doing a dab.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point of this whole story is though, this bagger, this guy who like bagged people's groceries, he knew like the whole history of Dick's Marketplace, like stuff about its founder, and he would just start dumping it.
He knew a lot about Dick's.
He knew a lot about Dick's, but he would just start dumping it.
Were you getting undercover bossed and didn't know it? Like this
no,
guy
I was not. No, this guy definitely was not a boss. You know, I mean, he was. I don't know. I don't want to suddenly be like, he was just very autistic or something, right? You know, not a bad guy, good nice guy. But you could tell that after a certain point, like customers were just like, "Can you let me go, please?" You know, like you can see him standing there, and he's just still going, and you're sitting there as the cashier, just like,
It's a whole lot of Dick's talk.
yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
talk.
No, they actually named it after the people who shop there, right? Because there's a Walmart across the street, and so it's for the people who feel like they're too good for Walmart, so they go to a different giant corporation to buy their groceries. You know,
But it has the illusion.
So-
That's like people go to Whole Foods now and think they're not supporting Jeff Bezos.
yeah, that exactly thing. So,
Not me.
But,
I go to Sprouts.
to Sprouts,
I don't know. Does that support him? I don't know. I
I
can't remember
have
if
no
he
idea.
owns
Oh,
I don't
sorry.
Whole Foods is the one he owns, right?
Sorry, that's some other giant
Yeah.
corporation owned by a giant douchebag. I don't know what to tell you, Mike. It's too bad.
You said
know?
you have
Sprouts
Kroger
was-
out there.
Sprouts is a farmer's market, publicly
you do.
traded, owned by its
Oh.
shareholders.
Oh, all right. Then I'm shopping at Sprouts. I know they're like bougie and expensive out here.
Let me guess. The CEO. He's a douchebag, isn't he? Isn't he? He's
Probably,
he's probably funding pro-trust legislation as we speak, finding ways to squeeze more wealth out of the hands of Americans. You know, so that we can all be living paycheck to paycheck even more so than we already are. He's probably using AI tools.
The 7-day work week, to be honest. I don't think anybody's working enough.
Oh yeah. No, I mean if people worked more, all of our problems would be solved. All of our problems would be solved for sure. Definitely. Yeah.
I was looking for
You-
Trump's
you-
speech to see what he says.
You know how few kids people have now? We'd have more kids if people were working 7 days a week for sure. Yeah. You know, no one's having any
would do it.
kids.
I
You know
would
what'll
do it.
make them want to have kids? Working 7 days a week. Yeah.
I mean, it worked for Dolly Parton, 9 to 5. She has. Does she have kids? Does Dolly Parton have kids? I don't think she.
Actually, I don't think she did.
We're all sitting in front of computers. Sure, they can
Dolly
figure this out.
Parton children.
I'll go Bing it.
No children.
Not a one. I mean,
So I'm just doing what Dolly does.
living the Dolly life.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
weird. We had some like people like knocking at our door. Hated that.
Did you open it? Did you hear
No.
You answer.
Nevermore?
No, I was looking through the
Hmm.
window. I saw them. We had these like solicitors.
I hate don't go to people's doors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's the thing is like they were here 2 hours ago when I got home.
Ever since getting a
they're still here.
house, yeah, ever since getting a house, soliciting has just like gone nuts. And like we even have like a no soliciting sign hanging, but they know now. They know that people are too kind here, that people are too nice.
You just gotta walk
And-
up, cleaning your rifle.
Yeah.
what's going on?
You should just
Yeah,
your
to get a
doorbell
rifle.
attach buy like a mace doorbell, so when they ring it, it maces them.
There we go. That could never possibly go
Right.
wrong.
No, yeah, that could not. That could
Okay,
possibly. go wrong.
okay. Do like a
Stupid
you know, like
anti-booby
the-
trap laws.
Yeah.
Did you guys have like the buzzer? You know, like the hand buzzer thing.
One of your
where you
guys'
put-
Yeah, the
kids
joy
is gonna
buzzer?
hit the doorbell one day.
Yeah,
It just
Yeah.
maced them in the face.
Take that, Grandma.
Oh.
Oh no, my landlady.
Or you could do it. Change
my
your
way.
doorbell noise to when they bring it. It's like you're a bitch. It's like- and
Well,
then
the thing
they'll
is
stop
like
ringing it.
I record not too far from my front door, so it's like I think they can hear me talking.
Mm,
No, that's the
So I
best.
know.
Fuck them. Like they should.
rapping.
Yeah.
Rapping at your chamber door.
Like I know you're in there. You have to answer. No, I don't.
No, I don't. Go away. You don't belong here.
Nevermore.
Don't knock on anybody's doors, you know, unless
Yeah.
I mean honestly, like even in this day and age, like imagine like we're all friends, say we knew each other lived. If I came to your house randomly, wouldn't you just be like, get the hell out of here?
No.
I'd be like, no, I'd be
No.
like, what the hell are you doing here? And
I would
if
be
you
like,
were okay, if you were fine and you were just like drunkenly stumbling into my door, I'd be like, Cody, I'm gonna call you a cab. Get out of here. I'm gonna call you an Uber. Get out.
No,
I
What
would.
if I just wanted to talk?
I've never
Then
given
I
you
would
my address.
Let's sit in
I
the
would-
common area of my complex.
I would be.
Not
I
in-
would
not inside
assume
my
you're
apartment.
some sort of shape-shifting alien before I assume that you stop by to talk.
Oh, see, Cody, I'm the only one who would accept you as a friend. Everyone
Yeah.
else
What you do is you just like step back, but don't invite them inside and just wait.
Yeah.
You know.
Vampire Cody.
No, or the real boss move is you step out and then you shut the door behind you. So it's like you're not coming in. I'm dealing with you outside.
That's
What? No. Then you just get eaten.
No.
Yeah, I just recently
You
watched
push them down the
Sinners.
stairs. You give them the hard chest push.
Are we talking about vampires or solicitors? I mean, I know that's basically the same thing, but
I'm
like,
talking literally
about
anybody
shape-shifting
coming to your
aliens.
door.
metaphorically here, metaphorically speaking, metaphorically
just
speaking, they're
saying-
all the same thing. But
You don't want
Metaphorically,
people
we're talking
coming
about
to your
Cody.
door, you know? That's like your fortress of solitude. Like
Mhm.
there's
That's
just no unless you have a planned appointment, you don't need to come. Like if you can't text me, you don't need to come to my door.
Same. Yeah, my brother-in-law dropped off some bread that his wife had made one time. Didn't call beforehand. Doorbell rang. Didn't answer it. It was like February. It was dark out because it was 5 p.m. And then he texts us like, "I left bread on your doorstep." That was me ringing the doorbell. I'm like, if you could text me now, why couldn't you have texted me 10 minutes ago? Like,
Right?
yeah, no, I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson that unless like I know someone's coming, I probably just am not going to answer my door.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be some guy who's just like, I was looking, and you might need a new roof, buddy. You want a new roof? You know, you can get a new roof from me. I can fix your roof. And it's like, oh, well, I can do a free inspection of your roof. Let me go walk around on top of your roof.
I was just on your roof pulling up some shingles, and yeah, it's in bad shape.
I'm saying roof, man.
Roof. Roof. Roof.
Oh my. Yeah, how do you guys feel about phone calls too? I feel the same way about unannounced phone calls instead of a text.
I probably won't. If your phone number isn't in my phone, I'm not going to answer it.
I mean,
But
like,
if it's someone I know, I'll answer.
Like if I call you, are you?
I'm gonna pick it
gonna
up.
answer, or are you
Yeah.
gonna text me and be like, "What do you want?"
No, I'm gonna answer and be like, "Yeah, what's up, man?" Unless I can't answer my phone right now. Unless I can't answer my phone. If I'm like at work and I'm like working, I'll probably hang it up and text. Either that or B, I'll answer it because why would you be calling me? Is it an emergency? Maybe you thought I'd be the one guy that would answer and you have a gun to your head and the guy said, if they don't pick up, you're dead, that whole fictional scenario.
If they don't pick up, you're dead. I feel like in this day and age, most people are dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the
you
person. Like,
text
I'm looking at my mother-in-law, and I can't see in the 3 years that our call history goes back. I can see that I answered twice.
Dang.
And the rest of our missed calls are outgoing.
How many
My
missed calls?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Donnie's
12,
so good.
13,
Look at Fortnite
14,
Donnie,
15,
folks.
don't
16
tempt
of
me.
them.
Don't tempt me, Cody.
The
I got
design.
Captain
There's something
America
about their
right here.
proportions or something that I don't like, and like they have like
Well,
a
they're-
duckbill nose or something. I don't know.
Because
It's
the-
They're
okay,
tall,
so
lanky. They're
Fortnite,
very 2007.
they stretched them out to fit on the Fortnite like skeleton model.
yeah.
So like canonically, they're all 6 feet tall. Everybody in Fortnite is 6 feet tall,
Yeah.
and so like it makes them look more like frogs than anything is ever. Like people say the Rise turtles look like frogs. These ones look like frogs more than the Rise turtles.
Cody, how do I
They're
shrink
very
you back
fun.
down? I hate this more than life itself.
No, Keith, you're gonna look. And just for that, I'm gonna put you big to punish you.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Yeah. Look how grainy
So-
and gray I am.
Now you show
Yeah.
us something. What's that like towel thing off to the side? Pull that off the
This
hanger.
guy
Let's
here?
see what it is.
This is my
Yeah.
my collection of Cincinnati Bengals jerseys.
Oh.
Let's see here. This one isn't quite a jersey. It's kind of a mock AJ Green. See, we have the Boomer Esiason. This is like this is stitched. It's not like screen pressed. It's pretty nice.
You're a big Bears fan?
Bengals. This
Bengals.
is Delta O'Neal. Then we got
were the Bengals an expansion team?
Cedric Benson, yeah, in like '68.
How do you choose which jersey to wear when you go to a game?
Depends on what color they're wearing. Generally, this is my Andy Dalton, this is my away jersey.
Okay, so if it's a home game, you wear the black one, or
if they're wearing black at home, I would. I've only ever been to one of their home games though.
But I mean, like, what player do you choose?
That just kind of depends. Like, so for a while,
do you have like season tickets?
This is AJ Green. No, this is. I live in Nebraska. This is Cincinnati.
You don't know where Cincinnati is?
It's in
This
Ohio.
is my favorite one here. This you can see.
Why do you have so many jerseys then? Everyone's asking you about like how do you know which to wear at the game? It seems like you're going to games all the goddamn time.
I don't wear this one anymore. No, I mean, I've been
you
alive
like
a long time. Like, these don't all fit anymore. But for a while, right?
Those are your legacy jerseys. You're giving them to the kids.
Yeah, you notice none of these are active players. Andy Dalton's still active, but he's not on the Bengals anymore. But
he's just not any good.
He's a backup. Yeah, he was better than Bryce Young for quite a while. But I have a white one, and I have an orange one, and a black one. And so, circa like 2012, this was my whatever color they were wearing was what I was wearing.
I did not know that none of them were active players anymore. So,
yeah.
How many
except
are
for Andy
dead?
Dalton?
Except for Andy Dalton, who's the backup. I've learned
right for the Panthers, I believe still.
I like how it looked like you like tapped your ear and it shrunk you back down. You were like,
keep out.
Perfect.
We could develop clever hand signals.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah. If I
is
do
this
this,
going at the,
tap here,
is this going at the end? Like, are you Spencer? Are you putting this at the end or?
Oh, I was probably gonna. I mean, it's all been. We haven't started the show.
6 hours.
So
if you guys want to wrap it up here.
Yeah. So when we start the show, we should like make it a big deal. Like, hey, this is us. Also, I liked Keith's idea of putting our sign offs. So I don't know if you guys want to add it. Yeah.
Fine.
I can also show you my collection of shit on the ground in my office. That's always fun.
Yeah, I know. I'm having that. That same.
I'm just expecting like a naked kid to go.
You can't see like.
What do you?
I was in the process of like organizing my comics. So
I get stuck saying cowabunga because saying until next time it's ninja time, like it just doesn't work. It doesn't work, you know. It doesn't work.
That's true. It doesn't work. Nothing from 2003 works.
It doesn't work for a sign out. It doesn't work for a sign out. Doesn't work for a sign out.
Notice it's the only one without a catchphrase.
I feel like they really did a disservice by not sticking with it's time to apply some turtle wax. But wax was like when you hit something.
Yeah.
That's a good pun.
Wax with an H. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
I don't know. Goongala. It's just,
That's true. But also, like, Cowabunga is too classic to not have.
True.
But also, none of the turtles say Goongala, so.
Goongala. Goongala is way better. Anybody who says Goongala is better than Goongala, no.
You find the weirdest hills.
I'm right. You just look next time you're in a crowd, shout.
I never thought about it
and
for more
they'll
than
arrest
30
you
seconds,
immediately.
and you've brought it up 18 times. And it's
Goongala doesn't have any power. Goongala has power. Goongala.
I think you're getting arrested.
Goongala sounds like a party for creeps.
No,
it's a Goongala.
No.
That's true.
No, 2012 will change your mind. You won't be able to deny that the sheer energy and fierceness that Casey says Goongala with, instead of Goongala.
I will say
Goongala is like the fat guy in the mob at the sandwich shop. Goongala.
Very rarely will I go to bat for Josh Peck, but I do him in 2012, and I liked what he's been doing, telling people that pasteurized milk is okay. So, Josh Peck, you're good in my life, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that Casey. I do like Josh Peck as Casey.
You're just anti-skinny people. Yeah, that's
No,
what it is.
I just don't like the design of that Casey.
Yeah,
You don't like that under his mask, he's also painted his face to further conceal his identity.
That's what Batman does. If Batman can do it, why can't other
Batman
people?
doesn't paint his face.
Batman doesn't paint his face.
He paints his eyes.
Yeah.
He paints his eyes, which is arguably
That's
weirder.
Even then, that's only live action Batman's.
I don't know. If you look at
That's right. Comic book Batman, just his eyes just inexplicably turn white.
He doesn't even have eyes.
Yeah, comic Batman.
His eyeballs just go, just
He
white.
has white out contacts,
that
and then
third eyelid going on.
He doesn't even have contacts. It's the whole like eye hole. It'd be like your
Guys,
glasses just turning white.
I know it's no longer relevant anymore, but Supergirl, such an overhated movie. We talked about it at the top of the show. Never got to say anything. Fun movie.
You said you
Fun
saw
movie.
it. That was it.
Fun movie. Yeah.
No,
is
I
it
want
coming up on streaming yet?
I think it is at the end of this month or in August.
No.
I mean, I guess
I do want to see it. I do want to see it. It's not at the top of my list, and then it's like I got Comic-Con next week, Odyssey this weekend.
What I'm saying is that it's a fine
Odyssey
movie.
Let's go.
What I'm saying is that it's a fine movie. I enjoyed it just fine.
I
like
fine, ringing praise.
Overhated anymore. So
What's that?
I find that like any nerd movie is overhated by some group anymore.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. The problem is, right? The craziest thing about DC right now is that you have a few groups that are against it, right? You have the Snyder Bros, who are literally at all times conducting. I'm not kidding, man. All right, I'm gonna sound crazy, but there is a group of fanboys conducting a psyop. All right, the Snyder fans are in a constant psyop mode. Like you will find in comments just like repeated sentiments, expressions from these people that aren't even like political things. All right, like this is a real thing. Like people like be like, "What's up with the DCU? It's so confusing," and it's like it'll be like the same comment multiple times. Like there's someone out there conducting a psyop at all times, trying to get people to not like the new DC movies because they genuinely think that they're going to get the Snyderverse restored. That once the Paramount Warner Brothers merger happens, David Ellison is going to be like, "Oh yeah, this guy that made Rebel Moon, that movie nobody's watching, and and who made these DC movies that also weren't super financially successful back when they were coming out. We want him back. That's what's going to do it. That's what's going to do it. That's what's going to make everyone start watching superheroes again." But no, there's a group of fanboys out there.
Henry Cavill back on board.
Yeah, get Henry Cavill back. But like, so you have that, and they will like latch on to like, they will fish for criticism for a movie. They'll find whatever sticks and they will just repeat it. Like that's what's going on with Supergirl. The same goes on and the thing with Supergirl is that it also gets like the anti-woke chud people that, are just like female in a movie that doesn't like that we're calling her ugly. Like then they get all mad and pissed off and whatever else. But and then they start their campaign too, their hate campaign on this movie, and then the movie becomes not fun because like any discourse around the movie, you just want to avoid it because it becomes not fun because you have these people with an agenda going after this movie because they for some reason feel the need to see it fail. And so then the movie doesn't succeed. It doesn't reach anyone. Now
that's what
I will.
We're hoping for the Odyssey, and it's going to be fun to see that movie make like $1 billion.
That would be fun.
I just want to real quick say that nothing makes me think more. How do I want to say this? Nothing makes me believe more that you are conducting your own psyop than accusing someone else of doing a psyop. I think Spencer's secretly doing an psyop.
I'm just saying there's an ex-CIA agent out there that thinks he's going to get the Snyderverse restored. All right. No, but like seriously, like these guys are coordinated, like doing a coordinated fandom movement, and they're actively like trying to spread, like hate and like make people not be excited for these movies. Like it is a real thing. There is a campaign going on that is trying to like just make sure that nobody goes to see these.
Yeah, isn't this kind of the same thing that happened with Amber Heard? Like there was a bunch of bots that just like kept spitting out the same thing until everyone was against Amber Heard and pro Johnny Depp.
Yeah. I think that was like legit.
My wife was
that
listening
wasn't
to
one
some
of Spencer's.
podcast about it. Yeah.
That wasn't one of Spencer's conspiracy theories. That was like an actual thing.
Yeah.
Well, no, but the thing is like we also know that for release the Snyder cut, like we do know that there were a bunch of bots on Twitter that were like a part of that trying to help get the Snyder cut released. And so I genuinely think that whoever's doing that is repurposing other bots to try and make the Snyderverse happen, or to at least try and like subvert the DCU and make sure that like nobody sees any of this stuff. But like there's just like, you can find pages on the internet like of people who are just anti-DCU, who are actively just trying to get these movies to fail and like actively trying to get people to not be hyped for them. Like I got on Facebook for just a little bit and there was already like 2 fan pages where it was just like the languishing Clayface movie or whatever they say. Like, no one is interested. No one's interacting with them at LA Comic-Con or whatever. And, like no one. And it's like, yeah, James Gunn has already said that he wasn't really going to have a presence there. Like that he didn't really care about it. Like for better or worse, he didn't think it was worth investing in. So anyway, I don't know. It's just funny because it's like, sure. It's like it's struggling to like have anyone that's interested in it. And it's like, maybe. I don't know. The thing is like, I would like to see more variety in the DCU, right? Like everything so far has been James Gunn. And I like James Gunn, but I would like to see things that are different. And my one complaint, my biggest complaint, I guess, with Supergirl is that it is a movie that feels like it's like trying to be a James Gunn movie, like they were kind of afraid to leave that little area, that little sandbox. And I think that's probably like it's where it struggles the most, I feel like, anyway. But like, and I guess it doesn't necessarily, it's not a super close adaptation of the comic. It does actually pull some scenes and some things like right from it. It's not as colorful as the comic book art, as people have pointed out. But like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I guess I was never expecting a comic book to. I was never expecting the movie to be a super accurate adaptation of the comic book. I've grown up seeing the like movie adaptations of Percy Jackson and The Hunger Games and Maze Runner and all these books that I read as a kid.
Fool me once.
yeah, exactly. It's like when I go to see these movies, I know to just go in expecting a movie, an adaptation. It's just one of those big struggles with adaptation in general. Is like, for example, they're taking like Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, an 8-issue comic that's pretty episodic in the way the story is told from issue to issue, and turning it into a movie. This comic book that's able to, because of its already niche audience, kind of play on years and years of background history of Supergirl by throwing in Comet the Super Horse, all these things. Whereas like if you try to watch like any Superman movie now, people will instantly be like, what? It's got Green Lantern in there, Mr. Terrific, and Hog Girl, like too many characters all introduced at once. And so like if you were to try and do that with Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow and have someone be like, what? Comet the Super Horse, where did the Super Horse come from? Where did this come from? And that I want everything all, where was the movie setting up Comet the Super Horse coming in? Like that is what would happen.
This is how we get Solo a Star Wars story.
Yeah.
Like, too much shit. Where did Woody Harrelson get that thing from?
Hang on. Solo a Star Wars movie. Solo a Star Wars story. A great Star Wars movie. A bad Han Solo movie.
I don't know. I thought it was okay. I enjoyed it just fine.
I don't remember it.
I was like,
It's a good Star Wars movie. It's fun. Bad Han Solo movie.
Yeah. Either way, though, I guess my point is like when something's getting adapted, it's also going to have to be this movie that takes place inside of a cinematic universe as well. That's the other thing. And so it's just like, I don't know. Keep your expectations low as far as like adaptation goes and go in there just ready to enjoy a movie. Like,
how I approach
stories being plugged into extended universes, keeping our expectations low. Should we start talking about our comic?
We should.
Yeah.
We should. Yeah.
We were going to 20 minutes ago. So
sorry. I got hung up because like I literally have like almost like I've literally like recorded multiple TikToks, and I've just been like, I just can't talk about this movie. I just don't know a good way to do it, and it's just not going to be fun.
You're just pushing the guy behind you in line to the side so you can talk to us, the cashier, about the comic.
Exactly. Exactly.
I get it.
We brought up Supergirl earlier, and I was like, actually, I have a lot of thoughts about that movie.
That's fine.
Again, I'm not telling you you're gonna go see it and you're gonna be like, phenomenal movie. But what I am saying is that it's a good movie. Like you can enjoy it. Like it's good. It is an enjoyable watch. That's all. All right.
Is this like cricket next to you, Spencer?
A cricket.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a cricket. Yes, that. Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.